as opposed to doing a different run. So Zealots only is not possible. Mission 2. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I ate salad and that apparently makes me burpy. Zealots only is not possible on Mission 2, nor Mission 1 on Brutal. However, we're going to go through and we're going to figure out exactly what is possible and exactly what isn't possible. The idea behind the run is that we are going to, first of all, kill these. Photon cannons are okay for defense because we have to have something to be able to defend against air units. And I'm going to try to not use whatchamajigers, pylons. Or rather, I'm going to use a Spear of Adun because you have to. But I'm not going to use attacking Spear of Adun abilities. That is the other goal, is can I get away with not using Orbital Strike or Solar Lance or anything like that? Just support abilities, kind of like we did in Legacy of the Void, or Heart of the Swarm Zerglings only. How possible is this going to be? I don't know. So what we're going to do is, I hate the fact in this mission that they're just like, you don't get access for a really long time to Warp Gate. Karax just has to talk for hours. I cannot Karax. And then he's going to be like, Hierarch, your warping strategy is diversified. You should settle on one warping strategy. Freaking idiot. Because he thinks that I'm stupid. Oh, Karax, I don't like you. I mean, I do love you, Karax, but come on, bud. How long will I try a portion until I say it's impossible? I think it depends on feeling more so than anything else. Most of the time, I have a pretty good gut feeling. If it's like, this is really hard and doable, or if it's just numerically impossible. The last mission was a good example of numerically impossible just because there's like 16 Mutalisks and you don't get any anti-air. There's no cannons, there's no nothing, and they attack you. However, this mission, for example, there's going to be a good amount of air. There's going to be a lot of difficulty, but there's no way that this mission is not possible. By the way, thank you, Stormzarn, for your resub. Thank you for the gift sub, and Ooh, Spooky Ghost for a sub as well. I think that every mission up until... I think that every mission should be possible until we get to that one place. Shakuras. Shakuras is going to be really hard. But theoretically, Sky Shield should be doable. Brothers in Arms should actually be really easy. Comparatively. Nothing's going to be truly easy here. And then... what is the other mission? The first Shakuras mission is going to be kind of hard. The Glacius mission, I think, is going to not be the worst thing in the world, because I don't think they have a whole lot of air. They do have a whole lot of air, don't they? Not that you have to defend... it's just in their bases, I think. Yeah, Templar's Charge is going to be stupid. I mean, Templar's Charge is always stupid, so what you going to do about that? I don't know what my plan here is. I think that I have to do the strategy where you eliminate all the warp conduits at the same time, because I can't deal with the warp prisms. The warp prisms will just infinitely be there. Is it Nidus's or warp prisms that attack first? Because I could kill one of them if it's Nidus's first, but I don't remember. And I'm a little bit scared to risk it. Okay, it's prisms first, which means that I cannot kill any of these until I'm ready to kill all of them. Got it. So I think the best way to do this is just clear out all those areas manually. Apparently 4 gates is enough. I'm pretty broke. I'm also scared of air attack waves. I don't know how big they are. I think that ground attack waves are going to get melted pretty easily because these are the Zealot. And Zealot is pretty good. No, I'm not going to use Kydarian Monoliths because the idea is that I'm doing the bare minimum to defend against air. I don't want to just be like, haha, I'm spamming static defense, look at me, I'm so good. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm saying that as I'm building 2 cannons right here, but I am legitimately afraid of... I know that scouts come on this attack, which are normally a meme, but I need to have a certain amount of defense against air units, otherwise I'll die. Kaidarans seem a little bit overboard, though. Also, I prefer the cannon because the cannon uses the same resource as the Zealot, which means that I'm giving up a Zealot and a half to make it. I know that you also use minerals for the monolith, but you're finding a use for gas at that point, and it kind of feels like you're using a resource that you normally don't have available to you to defend at that point. Maybe that's just me being weird, but it kind of feels different, if that makes sense. That mute. I don't know how much supply I'm gonna need, but I have a feeling it's a lot. I'm gonna go clean the middle. Thank you guys for all the nice words, by the way. I've seen a lot of people being very nice at the beginning of today. I kind of needed it today, so I appreciate it. I'll put a pylon over here. I am gonna have a lot of spare energy to deploy pylons, I guess. That'll be something. Yep, we got a split. I don't have slow lots. There's no such thing as a slow lot in the campaign. I mean, they have lower base movement speed, but they still have charge, which actually doesn't help. Yeah, it really anti-helps splitting against Banes, doesn't it, now that I start speaking my words out loud. Which mission do I think will be the worst and the best in this run? Well, the first 2 missions are definitely the worst already, because they're just not possible. I think that this mission will probably be the best. It should not be that hard. I hope. I think the next enemy attack wave comes from over here. Maybe I want to get to like 120 supply, and then I'm going to save. I'm going to be very careful with my attacks here, because unlike Zerglings only, Zealots are not, like, really easy to replace. Zerglings, you can just like, oh, I lost my max army of Zerglings, I guess I should do it again. Not so much here. I actually have a thought that maybe when I have this many Zealots, the Whirlwind Zealot might have a use. Simply because they don't have hitboxes. So I could get like 50 or 60 of them attacking one target at the same time. Yeah, Brothers in Arms should not be bad. That'll be a fun mission, actually. We'll have the Templar fighting against the hybrid. But like, look at this. One of the things about Zealots, compared to both Marines and Zerglings, is that they are really, really big with respect to the DPS that they do. And that means that there's only a certain number of Zealots I can get on targets to deal damage to them. It takes a lot longer for Zealots surrounded in Ultralisk to kill the Ultra than it does Zerglings to do the same thing, despite the way that it feels like it should be the opposite. Especially in the campaign, where the Zergling has so many different ways to buff itself. The Zealot, it's more durable. That's really the one thing it's got going for it. I'm going to wait for one more attack, and then I'm going to start trying to make progress. Yeah, the Megalith mission is going to be interesting. I might have to, like, freeze Mutalisks in time with, not time stop. I won't have that done. But Temporal Field, in order to get the Megalith to go under Mutalisks. And not get the Mutalisks just followed around murdering it. Well, that'll be fun. Okay. I said I was waiting for attacks, but this is the point where I get really bored and I want to go kill something. Want my blades to taste vengeance or whatever. Are you an enemy? I feel like they should have attacked by now. They're gonna like hit me with a double death wave, aren't they? They always do this. No! 4 Mutalisks! Truly the most stunning of all double death waves. I needed those pylons, you jerk. Well, there goes my proxy. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta wait for these, pull them over to the cannons, and then I can go. I'm gonna have enough soon, it'll be fine. Oh, I guess we're... No, I want to go this... I do not want to be split up. That's the worst possible way to do it. Right there in the middle. Sometimes I try to place my pylons in aesthetically pleasing places, and sometimes I try to give the little guy with the face here a horn. Because he's an ogre now. He's like, rah, I'm an ogre. I hope you guys can see it and I'm not just talking like a crazy person here. But he's absolutely an ogre. Not like a Shrek ogre, though. Like... There's money up here, I might as well grab it. And this is where things get really annoying. I hope I don't die to another attack wave while I'm doing this. There's a Guardian up here. Oh gosh. And Fungal is just so busted. Dude, Zealots sucks so much. What is this garbage? I had 150 supply of them. It just freaking gets... Ugh. Well, I have to pull back home. They're going to reinforce this entire area, so I basically didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm feeling really uncomfortable about this run, but people keep being like, Grant, when are you going to do this? Why aren't you doing this? I just get this message 400,000 times a day, so I'm trying it, but oh my gosh. It's so stupid. I really need the Spirit of Adun abilities that don't suck. Here come the scouts. They're microing their scouts back. Do I need like 200 supply? How much money is on these fields? Quite a bit. Did I at least kill that infestor? I really hope I killed the infestor. Does anybody know? I wasn't exactly paying the most amount of attention. But if I didn't, I'm in horrible shape. I legitimately think that sentries only might be easier than zealots only, because sentries at least have a laser beam that's ranged. I still think that sentries only would be impossible, but... Sentries only would prohibit cannons, so probably not. You'd be surprised at how good sentries are against a lot of flying units. They're good against mutas. They're actually really good against carriers, of all things, because carriers shoot really fast and Guardian Shield is super good against them. It's a very odd unit that is kind of strong in places that it shouldn't be. Is bringing batteries right out? Like, the thing is, even if it were, places like here, I can't proxy batteries up here. There's creep. And you can't build on creep in the campaign. It's not like co-op. Sentries do 12 DPS. That sounds very high. I'm pretty sure they do less than that. Maybe with +3. And, I don't know, some other sort of help. Is this Guardian going to outrange my cannon? No. Is it supposed to? Range 9, range 7. So it... oh. Well, that's going to be another problem, isn't it? This is a horrible position. This hybrid is really good ball. There we go. I don't have any saves. That's a big problem. Do sentries really have a 0.5 attack speed? I thought it was like 0.73. I want to move out again, but there's no way. Maybe the area right here. No, but there's a bunch of... well, the mutas can be taken care of. I can at least get the ground units cleared there. They don't get replaced except for like the Zerglings. So I can at least bust this. Okay. Here comes the warp in. Oh, that was bad. There's only like one guy, but still. Get all the stack defense down. Might as well kill this guy. It's only a couple mutas. And then we gotta get out of here. Because I still can't activate this. I'm gonna leave this guy. Oh, no, he's dead already. There we go. I left one as bait. So they're gonna send individual lings to reinforce that area. That's okay. I'm gonna activate this. Even if there's more mutas up here. Oh no. I'm gonna run back home.
Carax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
So 2 of these areas are clear. 1 is half clear, and then the final area I'm going to dive after I clear this. It'll probably take like 10 zealots over here just to deal with all the mutas. It's only a couple guys over here, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, you can deal with that, photon cannons. Thank you, Leo Loma, for the resub. Oh goodness, that's a lot of stuff. They have 222 now. So I do not kill quickly. Everything's a choke. That's the thing, is Zealots are so big and they're not maneuverable. Is that a Guardian? Holy crap. Like, this is a choke, this is a choke. If they go over there, it's a choke. Here's a choke, there's a choke. Everywhere a choke. I'm gonna give this area another try. No, Havocs do not have an attack. Checking for the infester. Yep, there he is. So we gotta send like 3 guys to trigger fungal. If we can get him to do that, that's fine, I guess. Oh, come on! Wait, where's... Oh, there's the Guardian. Do I go for this? Bust that. Bust that. Everybody goes down here.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis.
Just target this down.
Your people have finally found true unity.
Okay, one more.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms
Trying to get a couple more guys out. Okay, target this. One more.
to destroy those warp prisms.
Dude, no, a hybrid wave! What horrible timing! That is the worst possible thing that could have happened right there. That was just one of those pre-planned attack waves. Okay, I gotta get as much money as possible to build Zealots.
Strike them down. We are not defeated yet. We're almost finished.
How horrible.
The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Still mining.
The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation.
Okay, I'm basically not mining anymore, so we're gonna click on this. Come on, guys. Are you kidding? That hybrid attack wave killed me. Let's see if we can go back to, like, right here. And I'll just wait for it to pass. That, man, it was gonna work, too. You can never expect random hybrid.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny,
That was weird.
Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
So that one goes down fine. This one died.
Sensors online.
Bring these guys back to live a little bit longer.
Warp prisms approaching our nexus point. We will need more stalkers to destroy
Baneling
those
Crossing.
prisms. We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough.
I'm gonna wait for like 10 guys here
Madness has come. Cease your struggle against
instead of
the
sending them in two
salvation
groups.
I bring.
There's the hybrid attack wave.
Finished, Hierarch.
It's passed.
The Spear of
Let's
Adun
go.
is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come.
Yeah, the good old pop-up hydras. Didn't expect those.
Against the salvation
There, we got it.
I bring.
Well, that's a taste of things to come. I do have a feeling that this run is going to end up being all Spear of Adun abilities are allowed in the end, because, oh my goodness, things are so hard already.